Thank you, Linda, and thank you to all the parents, families, friends for accompanying us today. Bienvenidos a todos los papás, familiares y amigos que nos acompañan ya desde ayer en estos eventos conclusivos. Ustedes han sido una parte esencial en esta aventura y hoy celebramos juntos la conclusión de un camino lleno de aprendizajes que hemos vivido en Woodlands Academy. I would like to thank the Woodlands formation team, the teachers, the staff, the priests, who worked so hard to make this year so memorable. I thank Jacinta Curran and Father Oscar Sanchez, who are here representing the Woodlands Board of Management. Thank you for your support and guidance. I turn now to our Woodlands generation, 2018-2019. As you try to close this chapter in your lives, you might feel it's hard to put this experience into words. Maybe for those who see your Insta stories, it looks like a year full of trips and new friendships, and it was. But the truth of the matter is that a year at Woodlands Academy is much more than that. In 9 months, you studied abroad, conquered a new language, maybe even 2 for some of you who accomplished the DELF accreditation in French. You visited at least 7 countries, managed to share a room, a shower, keep your things tidy, learn to arrive on time, survived living on 20 minutes of daily social media only, had many Nutella cakes, perhaps a few detentions, went to daily mass, managed to get your homework done and study in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Well, and maybe a few 3 in the morning secret little moments there. And the list goes on. What is it that makes this year so special? What is it that is making you cry as you think of saying goodbye? The friendships that you created in Woodlands Academy are the result of a journey that I would like to summarize in 3 words: generosity, discovery, and responsibility. From the beginning of the year, we had to come together. We laughed together, celebrated each other's victories, cried together. We comforted each other through homesickness, grief, and loss. We experienced the joy of celebrating new life in our families. Some of us even shared wheelchairs and crutches. We learned to open our hearts to each other and face adversity, obstacles, and challenges. And this is, I think, what you leave us with: your great generosity in the face of adversity. For those of us who had the honor to accompany you, it was as if we watched you get out into the open sea of new experiences, and the waves kept coming, trying to knock you down, but you never stopped swimming. On the contrary, you hold on to each other with compassion and empathy. As the year went by, you enter into a routine, a lifestyle with a set timetable, rules to follow, and people to share with. For some of you, routine felt just like home, and it was easy to jump right in. For some, though, having a set schedule and limited time to get your things done was challenging. For everyone, it was a test in self-discipline and responsibility. This routine allowed you to come in contact with your true selves. Your temperament came out. The things that bothered you came out. The things that made you better came out. It was in the day in and day out of activities that you discover yourselves. In hours and hours of dialogue with your consecrated, you were able to do some self-reflection and dig deep to try and understand yourselves, your motives, your connections, relationships, the way you process information and confront conflict. With great confidence, you set out on an adventure to conquer your character, to give the best of who you are to others. Within this daily routine, you were also given the time and space to create bonds. Your free times, Friday activities, night activities, parties with Dublin Oak, friendship weekends, outings, trips, even some secret midnight hangouts. Together, you explored the power of free choices. You experienced that our human freedom is limited, and that there are boundaries that we are not to cross without experiencing unwanted consequences. At times, this was a painful process, but I can proudly say that as I saw you growing and embracing the opportunity to become responsible and own your freedom. Now that you go back home, you have a beautiful new journey to start. You have been very brave. And you have overcome multiple obstacles to make this great year for you and for those around you. You have tools to continue through life, discovering even more the power of what it means to be you. With great confidence, open up your hearts again to let everyone see the beauty that we all here in Woodlands got to see in you. And to conclude, I commend you with a traditional Irish blessing, sending you forth with love and gratitude for allowing me the honor to accompany you in this year at Woodlands Academy. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Thank you.
That's a lot for you to think about, girls. And every word heartfelt.